Under $300 used to be the danger zone of 3D printing, manual leveling, firmware flashing. A first month that was mostly troubleshooting. Not anymore. All 3 printers in this video auto-level, run fast, and will hand you a clean print the same evening you unbox them. But they are not the same machine, and the differences that matter aren't the ones on the spec sheet. So here's the honest version. Which one to buy if you want an appliance? Which one if you want the biggest ecosystem in the hobby? And which one if every dollar counts? Let's start with the Bambu Lab A1 Mini, usually $200 to $300, because it answers the question most beginners are really asking. Which one just works? This one. Its calibration routine handles bed leveling, flow tuning, and vibration all by itself, and the classic beginner disasters. The nozzle plowing through a bad first layer, spaghetti at hour 3, mostly just don't happen on this machine. Here's the catch, and it's right in the name. The build area is 180 millimeters each way. That's fine for miniatures, phone stands, and household fix-it parts. It is not fine for helmets, big vases, or the full-size sword everybody decides to print in month 2. And one more thing worth knowing. It's the only printer in this price range with a real multicolor upgrade path later. If you can live with the size, this is the closest thing to an appliance under $300. Next, the Creality Ender 3v3 SE, usually around $180 to $220. This is the one I'd point most first-time buyers toward, and the reason is bigger than the printer itself. First, the bed, 220 by 220 by 250, the classic size for a reason, and the honest tiebreaker against the A1 Mini. But the real argument is the ecosystem. The Ender 3 line is the Toyota Corolla of 3D printing. Every nozzle, plate, hot end, and upgrade on the market fits it. Every problem you will ever have already has a forum thread and 3 YouTube videos. It auto-levels now, it's fast enough, and when you're ready to tinker, and on an Ender, you eventually will be. The upgrade path is endless and cheap. Tinkerers age well with this machine. People who resent tinkering should scroll back to the Bambu. And third, the budget pick. The Anycubic Cobra 2 Neo, often around $160 to $200. Here's the honest framing. What do you give up for saving $30 or $40? Less polish in the software and support experience, a slightly louder machine, and a smaller community when something goes weird. And here's what you don't give up. Auto-leveling, respectable speed, and print quality that's genuinely within squinting distance of the other two once it's dialed in. That's the whole trade. If $160 versus $220 is the difference between starting this hobby this month and starting it eventually, start this month. A running printer you own beats a better printer you're still saving for every time. Quick recap. A1 Mini if you want it to just work and the small bed doesn't scare you. Ender 3v3 SE if you want the big bed and the deepest ecosystem in the hobby. That's the pick for most people. Cobra 2 Neo if the budget is the budget. And one warning for all 3. If you already know you want to print engineering plastics like ABS, none of these have an enclosure. Save up instead of buying twice. Links and current prices are in the description. Subscribe if this helped, and go print something.